Hi everyone, this is Aneria Bouwer from Bowman's Attorneys, providing you with information regarding the tax relief available for small and medium businesses in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's firstly deal with the deferral of tax payments available for businesses with a turnover of less than 100 million rand per year. The deferral is provided in respect of both provisional tax and PAYE payments. Please note that this is a deferral and not an exemption. The amount which has been deferred will thus still have to be paid at a later stage. However, no penalties or interest will be imposed in respect of the deferred amount. I'll explain the provisional tax deferral by way of an example for a company with a February year-end. Its first provisional tax return for the 2021 tax year will be due by 31 August 2020, and it would normally have to pay tax on 50% of its taxable income for the year. If we assume a tax liability of 100,000 Rand for the year, the taxpayer would normally have to pay 50,000 Rand in its first provisional tax return. The second provisional tax payment, due by 28 February 2021, would also be an amount of 50,000 Rand. The COVID-19 deferral provides for the first provisional tax payment to be based on 15% of its taxable income for the year. Based on a tax liability of 100,000 Rand for the year, the first provisional tax payment at the end of August 2020 will be 15,000 Rand, while the second provisional tax payment due by 28 February 2021 would be based on 65% of the taxable income for the 2021 tax year. As the taxpayer has already paid 15,000 Rand in its first provisional tax return, the second provisional tax payment would be an amount of 50,000 Rand. The balance of 35,000 Rand would have to be paid by no later than August 2021. Taxpayers with a turnover of less than 100 million Rand for the year also qualify for a PAYE deferral. The employer may defer 35% of its PAYE liability in respect of its April, May, June and July payroll. For example, if the PAYE liability in respect of April 2020 was 10,000 Rand, the employer must still reflect the full 10,000 Rand as due on its EMP 201 return, but only has to pay 6,500 Rand to SARS. The 3,500 Rand balance will remain outstanding, but will not be subject to penalties and interest. The employer can do the same in respect of its May, June and July payrolls. The amount of PAYE so deferred for the 4 months will be 14,000 Rand. The employer must settle the deferred PAYE in 6 equal monthly installments, with the first payment due together with its August PAYE. In other words, the first monthly installment will be due by no later than 7 September 2020. There is further relief for employers in the form of a 4-month payment holiday in respect of skills development levies. There is no obligation to pay SDL in respect of May, June, July and August 2020. This is not a deferral but an exemption, and all employers qualify for this exemption. Still in the context of employment, an employer may claim an employment tax incentive subsidy of up to 750 Rand per month for each employee earning less than 6,500 Rand per month. This is available even if the employee would not normally have qualified for ETI relief, and for those employees who do qualify for normal ETI relief, the amount of up to 750 is on top of the normal ETI subsidy. Then some relief for employees. Employees whose employers are unable to pay them their full salaries may claim benefits from the Unemployment Insurance Fund in terms of the Temporary Employee Relief Scheme referred to as TERS. Where this benefit is received by more than 10 employees of an employer, the UIF will make payment to the employer. Although the employer will pay the amount to the employees, this does not constitute normal remuneration, and in fact, the TERS amounts qualify for an exemption from income tax. There is no obligation to withhold PAYE from these amounts, and it should not be reflected on the employee's payslip as remuneration. Just a last note regarding taxpayers who are VAT vendors. If you are a VAT vendor and you submit your VAT returns every second month, you may now be able to submit your returns on a monthly basis, which will be helpful if you are in a refund position and you are waiting for SARS to pay you a refund. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe and keep well.